that we finished our pre-write, we're going to be working on our first draft of our summary writing. So you'll go on Canvas. You're going to click on the summarizing first draft. When you hit submit assignment, it's going to pop open a text box. This is where you're going to type it at. So you must have 2 paragraphs, you guys, to be able to do the assignment completely. If you do not, you're going to lose points. So you're going to use your pre-write from last week to help you with your first draft. So I'm just going to scroll down so I have my text box open. There's a tab button, so it's going to, I'm going to just hit the space button 3 times, 1, 2, 3, so it can be a beginning of my paragraph. I'm going to start by introducing my story. So I'm just going to say, I read the story of No Money, No Problem. And I really liked it. There were 3 main characters in the story. The characters, so I'm going to list my characters now. Characters were Amy, Matt, and Ben. Now I'm going to tell my beginning of the story in my first paragraph. The story started with Amy, and I'm going to look at my sentences. Wanting a new video game, but she had no money. No money. Then she learned she could trade. After watching a show, she learned she could trade items to get what she wanted. Right? So that's going to be my first paragraph. Then I'm going to hit enter twice. 1, 2. And I'm going to hit the space bar 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my middle and my end of my story. Amy started to collect items she could trade with Matt for the game. Matt did not like her items, so she had to trade to get better items. Amy traded with her brother Ben to get a skateboard. Right? So now that I finished the middle, and I changed my words a little bit as I was writing it, just so it would be in complete sentences. So you can always change yours because those in your pre-write are just little jots about the story. You need to make them into complete sentences. Now I'm going to go to the end and copy my ending. Matt loved the skateboard Amy brought over. He traded the video game for the skateboard. Now I'm going to talk about how Amy played the video game and loved it. And I'm going to go ahead and put my last detail. The end of the story showed, so I gotta say show. The end of the story was Amy seeing a new video game and deciding she would trade to get it. Alright, so that's going to go ahead and be my first draft. See how I have 2 paragraphs. I have one up here and one down here. Those are what paragraphs look like, you guys. Do not put bullet points. Do not number your sentences. There should be 2 paragraphs. And if you did your pre-write correctly, you should have enough for 2 paragraphs. The beginning paragraph will have the title, the characters in the beginning. The second paragraph will have the middle and the end. Once you finish, you're going to hit submit assignment, and it's going to say submitting, and then you submitted it. All right? So I'll be able to grade it and see the assignment. If you have any questions, please let us know.